Listen, I don't know. The last time I was 215 pounds, I believe I was what, 18 or 17 years old. So I'm really I'm really happy with everything that I've been doing, and it's just total confidence and self affirmations, and man, it's just amazing. I'm just ready to do this stuff. Can't even explain it with words. I'm just ready to do this stuff.
Mike, I know you say that, when you get ready for a fight, you go to a different place, a different person starts to come out. Do you feel like that person is starting to come out again?
Absolutely. I can't even stay with the next 30 days, it'll be impossible for me to stay with my family. There's no way for them to live with me. They kick me out the house.
So is this a one-off for you, Mike, or are you planning on several fights? Is this like the
Hey,
restart of a new
listen,
chapter?
this is an organization. This is for the Legends Leagues only. So this is I'm gonna go as long as the league is working. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna help a lot of people. And my legend is gonna be that I gave a lot more than I took.
Sorry about that, Roy. What about you? Is this a one and done, or do you plan on continuing to go after this fight?
I mean, for me, I used to judge about how I feel that night. I really wasn't planning on going anymore. I thought I was done. But when you get a call from Mike Tyson's team say, hey, Mike want to fight you, that's bucket list material. You feel me? I mean, you can't turn. That's something that everywhere I go in life, the first thing a young kid would ask me, hey, have you ever fought Mike Tyson? And I don't know why they used to always ask me that, but that's their kids' first question is, have you ever fought Mike Tyson? Now I don't have to say no more. I'm so glad to get this opportunity because now I can say, yes, I did. I sure did.
And that will happen.
And guess what? Tune in 28, you'll see how it go.
Yes, it's November 28th at the Staples Center. Okay, Kelsey McCarson of Heavy and Bleacher Report, you're up.
Thanks, Alani. Mike and Roy, this is actually for both of you guys. Floyd Mayweather had an epic rant about there's too many sanctioning belts, too many sanctioning bodies involved in boxing. So I'm wondering why you two guys, two of the biggest stars in the sport, are involving the WBC in this, and so like why involve them at all, or any of the alphabet organizations? Why is that important?
First of all, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It ain't got to do with me. I don't give a damn what none of them say. I do what I do. My business is my business. I don't care what nobody else say. This ain't got nothing to do with him. So he can stay over there in his lane, do what he do. Let me do what I do. Secondly, when I was fighting, I wasn't like them. I wouldn't have got every belt possible that I could get in my weight class at the time. And Mike did the same thing. We come from the old school. It wasn't no talk about we'll take this. No. We want every belt you got. I don't care what kind of belt it is. It could be the Joe Patty Seafood belt. I want that. I don't care what it was. If you had a belt in my weight class, in my prime, I wanted that. So right now, you think you want to see me perform, you put a belt on the line, I'm sorry, but it's like drugs. I just can't say no. You offer me a title, you got me, baby. We got to do it now. So it don't mean nothing to people like him, maybe, but it meant the world to me.
And he said it all. It's like drugs.
All right, next up, Steven Jorgensen of Sport Build. Steven, you're up.
Yeah, thank you very much. This one's for Mike. I wanted to ask you, you were known in the past as the baddest man on the planet, the world's most dangerous man. What is Mike Tyson like right now? Are you approaching that old self, that old Mike Tyson from the past?
Well, no. Mike Tyson is preparing to meet God eventually. But before he do, he has things that he wants to accomplish. And this exhibition is one of them.
All right, thank you for the question. By the way, Mike, could I ask you, I've seen you work with Rafael Cordero, the great MMA trainer. Will he be your head?
Well, we choose him with my head coach, Billy White. But he's a great trainer. I'm so happy to have him in my corner. The energy that he possesses, it's such a winning idea to have him. Because he's all about winning. He's a great man. I love him so dearly. I have a great team of like family members energy. It's a family energy. We ready to go to war.
All right, next up, Aid of BBC. Aid, you're up.
Hi, Mike. When you walked away from boxing 15 years ago, you said it was because physically you couldn't perform at the level that you wanted anymore. How physical have your sparring sessions been, and what gives you the confidence that your body will respond the way you want it to respond on fight night?
Well, I'm the only boss. If you don't kick my ass, you're fired. So that's how the sparring's going. Everyone's doing their best, and if you're not doing your best to hit me, you have to go home. That's what sparring is. That's what fighting is all about. If I'm paying a guy to kick my ass, if he doesn't kick my ass, he has to go. He's fired.
All right, up next, Neil Barker of the AP. Neil, you're up.
Hello, gents. Nice to see you. Greetings from London. I just wondered, have the health implications of this fight crossed either of your minds? Obviously, there's lots of critics out there saying you guys shouldn't even be doing this. What precautions are you taking? How do you feel about it just weeks out now from this showdown?
Me and Roy Jones superseded the physical test on all the programs they gave us. So what did that tell you?
Roy, you want to jump in on that one, or just Mike?
What does that tell you?
All right, fair enough. Does it bother you? Does it bother?
You did it better than Young Boy.
Yes, I do want to remind people WBC is sanctioning this fight. Ray Corona is the referee. Yes, it is the 2-minute rounds, but no headgear, 12-ounce gloves to both men and to the WBC. It is considered a real fight, not a fake fight or something of that nature. Does it bother you, Mike, that people are implying that you guys will just do a friendly sparring match, that you're not going to go full steam ahead? Does that annoy you?
Well, no one I know think that. No one that supports me believes that. I don't believe they could even fight for that.
All right, let's go to Howie of the New York Post. Howie, you're up.
Hey guys, how's it going? For Mike and Roy, I'm curious. I mean, regardless of what happens next month, is there a curiosity between you guys? What would happen if you guys fought 20 years ago?
Well, we talked about that. I went out to Texas. He was in Texas, Houston at the time, and we talked about it, but it just never materialized.
All right, thank you very much to the media. We're actually going to get to one fan question here. Let's go to a young woman named Sarai, who has a little boxing background of her own. Sarai, you're up.
Hi, my name is Sarai Brownell. I'm 15 years old. When you get in the ring with?
My objective is to go in there with the best intentions of my life to disable my opponent, and that's just what it is.
All right, thank you very much to Sarai, and thank you very much to Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Guys, again, it is surreal to see you sitting here in front of us. We are less than a month away, November 28th, on TysonOnTriller.com, and also all over the world on pay-per-view. It's going down from the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. It's a heavyweight fight sanctioned by the WBC, and no headgear, no rules stopping these two from going full force. We will see who the better man is, the 54-year-old Mike Tyson or the 51-year-old Roy Jones Jr. Thank you so much for the time, guys, and best of luck to you in the final month.
This is Dom Ali. You're watching Akhi TV.
This is Richie Comet. Keep watching Akhi TV. Subscribe.
Tweety, free bacon, egg, and cheese after my fight. We here with Akhi TV. We out here.
That's what you get if you don't subscribe, huh?
Subscribe, like, you already know, comment.